Alright, everybody. Welcome to Session 1 of our Outlaws of Alkenstar campaign, a Pathfinder 2E adventure path. Let's go ahead and dive right on in. As the endless arcane wars between the nations of Nex and Geb devastated the very land itself, magic became unreliable within the realm of this wizard's conflict. The region became a vast, ravaged desert named the Mana Wastes. Few now tread there on purpose, for the creatures that have survived in this wasteland are bizarre and powerful. Yet in the heart of the war-torn Mana Wastes, a metropolis of industry, innovation, and intrigue awaits travelers hardy enough to make the journey. Beneath the towering gaze of brass spires and stone fortresses, amid a tangle of oil-slicked streets and soot-stained alleys, human investors and their clockwork creations walk beside mutated gnoll scavengers, bronze-masked religious zealots, and fire-fleshed genie-kin merchants. Many spend their days toiling without respite in grimy workshops or smoky factories. Others patrol the cobblestone streets for their fortunes, one hand firmly on their holstered sidearms, ready to confront a rival gang or a runaway bounty. All the while, pistols, gears, and cogs within every machine and building turn as steadily as the hands of a clock, all maintaining the mechanical rhythm of a settlement that never truly sleeps. This is Alkenstar, the city of smog. In this soot-covered place, the wealthy citizens of Skyside harness the erratic but potent magical energies all around them to create colossal constructs, mighty horrors of wood and iron, weapons of dire portent, and much more. Meanwhile, in the smog-shrouded neighborhoods of Smokeside, gunsmiths forge firearms of exquisite beauty, toxic ammunition that defies logic, and armor capable of withstanding all of these gruesome armaments. Throughout the entire city, inspiration and innovation fuel a vast industry of thunderous technology, explosive discoveries, and cataclysmic powers. The race for finding the strongest weapons creates fierce competition between factions both legitimate and illicit. Power shifts to whoever claims control over the newest innovation, and patrons are willing to pay top dollar for inventors able to produce results. Occasionally, an inventor or an alchemist devises something so dangerous, so volatile, it threatens to topple the balance of power completely. This is one of those moments. The genius inventor Vashon Gattleby recently demonstrated the destructive power of his latest invention, a potent new form of explosive he's called Pyronite. Alkenstar's greatest minds are abuzz with the potential applications of this fascinating new technology, from terraforming to warfare. Gattleby has thus far refused to sell his invention or share its secrets with any of the many potential patrons who now court him. But there are powers at play who simply won't take no for an answer. But that's all just sideline news for all of you, who now find yourselves gathered among many, many others in a worn-down, rough-and-tumble saloon in Smokeside, watching as a heart-wrenching scene plays out before you. Draw! Bang! A crack of thunder fills the air. The smoking gun, held by a powerfully built orc man wearing leather chaps, vest, and a shiny sheriff's badge, holds everyone's attention. The orc slowly lowers the firearm, stowing it back in his holster. He carefully and deliberately walks up to a bloody dwarf, surveying his handiwork. Sorry it had to go down like this, brother. You picked the wrong side, and that I can't abide. He removes his pinched front hat, holding it over his heart. After a long moment, he lowers his head. The music cuts, and the entire saloon begins to erupt as the pianist begins to play. The orc bows deeply and helps the dwarf to his feet, who also bows to all of the attending patrons. The two walk to the bar arm in arm and order a bottle of whiskey. A female dwarf jumps up atop the bar. Thank y'all for attending. She addresses the patrons in a loud voice. Whiskey only 2 silver for the next hour, and that includes top shelf. Come back next week for the conclusion of Hearts at High Noon and our after party. Enjoy yourselves. The dwarven woman, someone that you all recognize as Phoebe Dunsmith, hops off the bar onto the sawdust-covered floor and heads to the back room, where a round table and a private bar wait. She props one foot up on a stool, leans forward on her knee, and casts a suspicious eye over the four of you. Now that the show is over, let's talk business. I brought you all here because we share some common enemies. With your help, I can make them pay. And get you rich in the process. But first, why don't you tell me why you deserve a job that could pay your weight in gold? Safi, seated at the table. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hey guys, I'm back. I'm playing Safi Haggleton, and for some dumb reason I'm a new player in Pathfinder and I'm playing an Oracle, but here we are. She is a very gray-skinned, human-looking woman with long, bone-white hair, adorned in a light white, robe covered in some runes, wearing some silver jewelry here and there. And she's just basically going to say, "Look, darling, I was just a healer. I came from Gib. I'm looking for a second chance at life, and I need some opportunity to do so, I kind of want to claim my name with being an outlaw."
She nods and says, well, this is the city of opportunity. Let's see what we can get going for you. Slag, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Alright, I'm Ty. I'm gonna be playing Slag. You guys see a goblin, 4 feet, just kind of like sitting, kind of in a very awkward position. You can see he's not used to being around people. He has a sort of gas mask over his face, with a hood up, with his green ears sticking out, all over throughout the ears and like parts of the face that you do see in his arms. There are several chemical burns from just working in the lab and just fucking up and then figuring shit out. And he just goes, "As long as I can just get some access to more stuff, I'll do whatever it takes."
Says, well, she's got keys that can unlock any door in the city. She can certainly set you up. Let's go ahead and move on to Solomon. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
So I'm Vase. I'm playing Solomon Barnaby. He is a human with milk chocolate colored skin, not covered skin, with an afro and eyes that look like ice. They're white as ice. And he's just got a dead stare, and he's kind of sizing everybody up, and he looks around and introduces himself. Solomon Barnaby. Unlike this Safi, I do not wish to clear my name. Although I am innocent, I say it is not worth fighting against those in power. I might as well embrace my criminal status and go from there. Get revenge on those who accuse me. And then I just take a swig from my drink.
She nods, and Phoebe Dunsmith says, oh, where we're going, there's much revenge to be had. Tasha, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, I'm Ulrich. I'm playing Tasha, who is a sort of thickly built rat folk woman, getting on in years, worn features but still sharp, who looks out from under the rim of her hat and says, "I'm here because I'm the best, and you're paying. That's all the reason we need."
Phoebe nods, a bright smile on her face, and she says, that's what I've heard, and that's why you're here. So here's the game, Dunsmith says. Ambrose Mugland has a decent portion of his funds invested in an old bank called the Gold Tank Reserve. It's a rundown temple of Abadar in Ironside Quarter that's mostly used by ranchers and crooked politicians. I happen to know they've sent half of their clockwork handlers out for maintenance and won't have them back until tomorrow afternoon. This is our chance to hit Mugland where it hurts. All you have to do is bust up the few clockworks remaining, get the vault key from the bank manager, and fill a sack with gold. Once you're done inside the bank, run out the back. Mugland does have a few crooked shield marshals on his payroll, including that damned bastard Deputy Lovelace. She and her goons are sure to be hot on your tail, but don't fight them. They'll gun you down in a second if you give them the chance. Just run away and they'll look like the fools. Nothing sure to fry the deputy's egg like crooks she can't catch. Trust me. You can lose them in the Whaling Scrapyard just west of the reserve. There's a sewer entrance within. From there, it's a straight shot back to this very saloon where you'll be safe. Any questions?
No, honey, hard times to hard times, but you know what? I'm ready to do this.
How long before those clockworks get back into business?
Tomorrow afternoon.
That doesn't leave us much time for planning.
She says, well, you've got 12 hours from right now until the bank opens doors for tomorrow morning, and then a few hours after that.
Sounds like a simple enough job.
I mean, what you worried about, Tasha? I thought you said you're the best.
Well, being the best means you know when to take risks and when not to. It means staying alive, sweetheart.
I mean, I'm willing to take risks as long as I don't die trying again.
Alright, so is this just a take everything we can carry sort of situation?
Everything you can carry. And to facilitate you being able to carry more, why don't you all take one of these? And she hands over a large, what looks like a duffel bag. Those of you that have been around for a while would recognize this as a bag of holding.
Oh, alright.
She says, as part of the reward, you can keep that when you're done with it. And 10% of whatever you get out of the bank with.
What is the bulk of the bag of holding?
It is a level 1 bag of holding.
What is its bulk? Is it one bulk? Bulk?
Looking it up.
I would assume the bag of holding would be insignificant. It wouldn't be heavy enough to constitute... What is it? They break it up into multiple different types of bulk, right?
Yeah, they do. It depends on the level of the bag holding.
So let's check that out. Bag holding type 1. Bulk is... It is bulk 1.
Alright, damn.
The capacity. I don't know if you were asking about the capacity or if it was...
No, I was asking. It's
Okay,
25
it's the bulk itself. Got it. Yeah, it's
capacity,
1.
yeah, but the bulk.
It says one of one when I just brought it over, so I don't know if it.
Right, 1 bulk. Usage, item held in 2 hands.
Oh,
Well,
that's interesting, actually.
although its capacity is 25 bulk, so...
Which is real good.
And I imagine you're wanting a finder's fee for this.
She nods. She says, this is just the tip of the iceberg. I will let you all keep 10% of what you get, but the rest of it goes to fund the next stage of our plan, which, if you succeed, I'll be happy to let you all in on.
Any spoilers for this next stage?
Oh, come on. You don't want to ruin the surprise for this next chapter, now do you?
She does say
No.
she has to be sure she can trust you before she lets you in on the big plan.
Trust. Alright, so, Solomon, was it? You don't, if you forgive me saying, you don't seem to tap to this kind of work. A little too clean.
I was working clean, but not anymore. I worked on inventions and was betrayed. We'll just say that.
Uh-huh. And you realize they're gonna try to kill you if you get caught, right?
What else do I have to live for? Other than revenge. Vengeance.
Honey, you just gotta live so you don't have to see Pharasma.
Slag just kind of like moves his chair slightly away from Solomon.
I'm gonna look at Slag and say, what's your story?
There was a rat in one of my networks from the people I worked with. Yeah. Some people ratted out to the law, and here I am trying to Well, clear my name so I can continue on with some research.
You say rat quite often, and then I look over at Tasha.
Don't even think about it.
I'm still staring at you. I'm still staring at you. I'm not. I am well aware, but like I'm just.
So wait, you're telling me you're connected with Natasha?
We
Nothing I
met.
can prove
That's
yet.
about it. I know that he's the kind of person who don't mind getting his hands dirty.
I mean, I've
Well-
just seen y'all's posters. I don't know who the hell the three of you are.
Same. It seems that we're on the same side of the law now. And perhaps, for whatever reason, we've been brought together by fate. The law, as they call themselves, well, they seem to be the biggest crooks in town.
Now that we can agree with.
Phoebe nods and says that Deputy Lovelace has many of the shield marshals under her thumb. The rest seem to be turning a blind eye.
All right, so there's always the simple option. We kick in the door, try not to be killed immediately, threaten a few folks, and grab the gold and run.
You know we gotta get that key too, right?
From the bank manager.
I say we try and sneak it in. I mean, that's just me though.
She nods and says that there are, in fact, 2 keys that you will need to get into the vault, or to get into the lockboxes. The vault door should be open during business hours, but the lockboxes are where you'll have the trouble. You'll need 2 keys. One, tellers, bank employees of various variety carry them. The other can only be found on the bank manager herself.
I'm getting some Payday 2 vibes here.
Well, we can try the intimidation route. But we do not know this bank manager. Perhaps we can gather some information regarding their temperament. If they're not easily scared, then they will not provide the key. We would have to perhaps knock them unconscious or something else.
What kind of lock are we talking about? Is this the impenetrable kind? I'm pretty good with locks.
She says that the first lock should be relatively easy to get past. The second lock, the one that you need the manager's key for, that's the tricky one. All the doors leading into the bank, all the interior doors, even the vault door can be picked.
What kind of? What? Sorry.
She would say that interior one, the lockbox, that's a masterwork of a lock right there. You can certainly try to get through that, but you're likely to have a dozen shield marshals on you before you get past the first tumbler.
What kind of business does the manager usually come out for? Let's say a client were to come in.
She nods and she says a big enough deposit would draw her out to open the lockboxes. They wouldn't want that amount of cash sitting about. She'd want to get her eyes on it. You might be able to draw her out of her office for something like that.
So
The
let's
question
say in a
is-
hypothetical world, one of us pose as a high-end client. We get the manager out, and then we go loud. Manager comes out. Rest of us control the people. In and out.
And
Sounds like a plan, but how would we, if the manager has to get eyes on the deposit, where would we get the gold from to deposit?
We don't need the gold, just an empty briefcase.
And where are you getting this briefcase from, son?
I'm like looking down. I don't know the city, so I don't know if there's any stores that sell briefcases.
There most certainly would be.
Now, there's one other thing we have to consider. How recognizable is each of us just right now?
Phoebe would say, well, I happen to have something for that as well. And she pulls out a stack of 4 pinch front hats. These should do the trick. Each one is a hat of disguise.
Ooh.
She says, those I'll be wanting back.
You'll get them back. Along with your cut.
Awful lot of magic for this city.
She says that she's got some powerful friends that want to stick it to Mugland.
I'm surprised you all have those magical folks. I've heard they're only on the good side of this town, not here.
Magic can be a bit odd, but as long as we keep an eye on the storms, it should be fine.
So we pull Miss Manager out with our big, we got a big pile of cash ruse. And then we, what, hit her over the head? Try to take it out of her pocket? She's probably keeping it pretty close to her chest. Possibly literally.
It was just one idea. Still workshopped.
PB. Oh yeah. Never mind. Yeah. What other questions do you have for her? I'm sure you have. I'm sure there's something.
So you said the teller has one, and that has one to the main vault, right?
Mm-hmm. The lockbox takes 2 keys. One held by the bank manager, and one that's held by each teller will have one, and the loan officers will each have one.
When does a bank close? I haven't used a bank in a long time.
It says that it'll close around 8 o'clock tonight, and then reopen at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. That would put it at, if the bank opens at 12 o'clock tomorrow morning, at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Well, we could wait for the teller or the bank manager to go home. Pick her up, just another muggin'.
I mean, do you really want to wait outside of, the bank?
What do you mean?
I mean, we're gonna be mugging her in broad streets. You don't really think we're gonna pull this off?
Quick point of order, the timeline would dictate that the bank just closed.
Oh, okay.
If it's open at 8 a.m. and you have 12 hours until it opens, that would put it at 8 p.m. right now, meaning it just closed.
Well, shit. You don't happen to know where this manager lives, do you?
She shakes her head and says that there's a few bars nearby that you might be able to find out something like that.
I mean, can you break us in, potentially?
She says that she can't be anywhere near the place.
There's a time limit to this. What's the time limit again?
12 hours until the bank opens,
12 hours.
and then 4 hours after that is about when the extra construct should arrive.
Okay, so we have 4 hours of bank being open and 12 hours of bank being closed.
Well, their defenses will be down since half of their mechanical guards will be away for maintenance. So we walk in, we take out the guards, and everyone will cooperate, is what I'm thinking. I think it should be pretty straightforward, right? The bank manager would then, for their own safety and the safety of their employees, hand over the key, and we give the key back once we're done getting what we're there for.
Y'all talking about busting in at dawn?
Do you really think we're gonna bust in at dawn with this extra protection?
No, I'm saying bust in at opening time. So if that's dawn, then so be it. But they don't have extra protection at dawn. They have half of their guards are in maintenance right now as we speak, and won't be back till later in the day.
It really limits our window when something goes wrong.
I
Right.
mean, why would we want to lockpick our way in if y'all got some lockpicks or something?
I can get us to the vault, but according to our friend Phoebe here, I probably am not going to get into that fancy vault in time.
We need the key, that's why. Because if we do not have the key, then picking locks is going to get us nowhere. And the only way to get the key is through the bank manager.
Now, Phoebe, these tellers, do they each have their own key and they keep it, or are those keys sealed up somewhere?
She says that each of the tellers would have their own copy of the basic key, and they would take it home with them.
So, with these fancy hats, why don't we just pose as tellers in the morning? Let's say they're on their way to work and we just so happen to cross paths with them. And someone just takes their place.
That could work, but then how would we get the manager to open the vault for us?
Well, we'd have to pick her up on her way to work. And then we'll pose as the manager, and we'll pose as one of the tellers. We'll walk in and walk out. We won't have to fight anyone.
But what if someone of the, poses as an important client, too? We can always do that.
Sure.
I think it's too risky to leave so many variables out in the open. If we take the manager out and pose as them and go into the bank, where do we put them? We leave them tied up somewhere? What if they escape? They'll blow our cover before we're able to complete the task.
Well, we don't need that long a cover if we do it right. We just need them to shut up for an hour or two so that we can get out. Slag, weren't you good with poisons and such?
Right, but that'll kill the bank manager.
Well, obviously, if you give a poison that'll kill him, you have a poison that won't kill him?
No.
Right. Stupid question.
It's damage, buff and buff. I got a poison that'll make him scared though. If it hits him.
Alright. Well, I ain't the type to just sleep all night and wait to do the job in the morning, so I say our next move is to find out where this manager lives.
I mean, I'm down with that.
Sure.
Peavy, what's your favorite other bar that we might be so inclined to find information?
She would say there's a couple places over by the Gold Tank Reserve. There's the Silver Spoon. That's where most of the bank employees like to go and hang out afterward.
Sounds like that's our next place to go.
We should hurry if we want to catch the drunks before they head off.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're going there.
Before we head out, I do have one suggestion. Oh wait, this is considered an alchemical item? Seriously? That's weird. Never mind.
Ironside Quarter.
I could have just made alcohol and just shoved the alcohol in his face until stage 6. He's unconscious. But if I pass stage 6 by accident and hit the 7, he just dies.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So everything does kill for you, okay.
Alcohol poisoning, the least efficient but most fun poison.
It takes so long. It's basically just me shoving alcohol into their mouth for a solid hour. Yeah.
So you're forcefully shoving alcohol down a person's Oh my god, the visuals of a goblin shoving alcohol down someone's throat, man.
Drink it!
Oh God, just slit my throat already.
You don't have a problem!
I'm like thinking of not from Critical Role, just shoving alcohol down someone's throat.
Alright, Silver Spoon.
Silver Spoon, y'all are heading towards the Ironside Quarter, right down this way. Okay.
I should probably put on my disguise here.
Oh, yeah,
Are you all
that's
donning your
probably a
hats of
good
disguise?
Yes.
Definitely.
I will look like an old man that looks like a smoker, because that is the only thing that will probably fit.
I'll take on the appearance of a dwarf in a cowboy hat.
Nice.
I'm gonna take on the appearance of a pale-skinned woman with blonde hair and a bun.
Okay. All right. So, heading down towards the Ironside Quarter, you leave Smokeside, the smog of the place behind, leaving one tavern of ill repute and rough and rowdiness for a much quieter one. This one's got the low lights. It's got like the kind of the hanging lanterns that only illuminate just the table that they hang over. Everywhere else is kind of dark in here. The bartender pours a glass of whiskey and gives himself a shot before he doesn't even acknowledge you while entering in. There are several people seated about.
All right. We should start by finding one of the tellers if they're here.
Yeah, any of them stick out as I don't know if the bank has uniforms or
Wouldn't get a society check. See if you can recognize somebody that would work at a bank. First roll. Who's gonna do it? Society.
nice.
Oh, no.
That's a good roll.
Nice.
That's a good roll.
I can also make a society check if that's okay.
As per usual, we will allow one more attempt at it. A critical failure, though. Yeah, Solomon. Everyone here looks pretty much the same. They're all wearing drab clothes of various types. Okay. Slag. While you can't really tell by what they're wearing, you can tell by the mannerisms. A guy that has spent his entire day behind a desk and is unhappy about it. He sits with his head kind of down, takes a sip of his beer, doesn't even really look up. He definitely has the look of a rundown customer service employee.
I'll just nudge the person next to me and just go, that guy is kind of depressing, and he's probably our guy.
I have an idea. And Tasha will go up and sit next to that guy.
He kind of looks
Is
up.
he at the bar? Is he at a table?
He's at a table.
Oh, he's at a table. Hey, friend, you mind if I share a drink?
Says, I don't care. Have a seat.
Hey, I thought I recognized you. You work over at the bank, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure for how much longer, though. Passed me up again for the promotion that I've been gunning for years. Wish I could just stick it to them one last time before I never show my face there again.
Oh?
That's not what I want to hear. I'm supposed to start there tomorrow.
Ha! Good luck. You work there your whole life and never see a penny or raise.
I saw that boss lady's a real piece of work, huh?
Ugh, Dresh? She's a terror, she is. He leans in. She pockets all our extra wages, you know. Keeps us dirt poor, just barely scraping by while she sneaks up the rest. He kind of grabs his beer and sneaks closer, and he's like, you didn't hear that from me, though.
Damn. You know, she doesn't even stay the full day is what I hear. Where does she even go?
Hell if I know. No one around there likes her well enough to give a damn about where she's going.
That's too bad. Oh, we were gonna share a drink, right? You're gonna need a little something stronger than beer, though.
He looks up. You paying?
Well, sure. I like to leave a good impression. Which money do I have? It's not a ton. 5 silver pieces.
Does he have like a bag or like loose pockets or anything?
He does have his briefcase with him.
Oh, I want to do this so badly.
Do it.
Okay, well let's start first. How much is a bottle of whiskey? I'll either call out to the bartender, I don't know how close he is, or walk up and ask how much a bottle of whiskey is.
A bottle, you say? A bottle
Yeah.
will run you 20 gold.
Whoa!
I got
He would
10
call
gold.
out. What are you trained in society? Anybody?
Nope.
I'm
am.
trained in society.
Okay, that would be like the toppest of top shelf. He's obviously
Oh,
joking.
okay.
Well, how about a little, rot gut? Just something to sand the edges off.
He says he's got a bottle up for you for 2 gold.
Still way too much. Damn it. Well, I'll take 2 glasses of the stuff.
Silver apiece.
Okay, damn. They're really shaking us down here. I'll pay him 2 silver pieces.
Hey, yep, cup of whiskey, 1 silver.
I'll take both glasses back to the table.
Right.
All right, well, so apparently they're just charging out the asshole these days. You can't get anything on an affordable price, but here, and I'll hand him the gas, and I'll give the side eye to Slag.
I want to start like moving to just like around the long way around to behind the guy's chair.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna grab Slag's arm and say, "Wait. Are you going to kill him?"
No, what is that? The vibe I give?
He just handed you cyanide.
Wait, did you?
Give him the side eye.
Side eye. Oh, okay.
Side eye. You
Oh,
gave me
Give him
cyanide?
the side
I'm like
eye.
cyanide.
Where did you
You're
get
gonna just knock him
cyanide?
out. He said side eye. I thought he said cyanide.
Oh, we've been brewing that
Cyanide.
cyanide, man.
1 wing for steal, 2 wings for murder.
Either way, I'm gonna talk to Slag and go, "Wait. We need to get him on our side. That's our inside man. Clearly he's disgruntled. This should be easy."
Fine, but if it doesn't work, I'm going for plan B.
Okay, but he's given us the in. He's dissatisfied and wants to stick it to them. That's exactly what we want. And I'll let go of your arm.
Start making my way that way. But I'm not gonna like approach. I'm gonna let this conversation play out.
Okay.
But I'll take a seat behind the dude, like at a different table.
As we do our little toast and drink the little bit of rot gut. It never does get any easier. This is far from the first job I've been at.
He nods and says, "Well, after 10 years of being there, you think it would get easier, but you're right. It don't."
I mean, don't you wish you could get back at these people somehow? They don't
nods.
deserve to treat hardworking folk like us this way, right?
It's damn right they don't. Exploiting us, taking the hard-earned money we produce and just pocketing it for themselves.
I'll tell you what, I'm looking for a friend right now. You working tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Well, how's about I work your shift instead? And you can pay me back later with a little bit more of this rot gut after I've earned the extra money.
Takes weeks to go through the application process. How are you going to get in there? They won't just let anybody into the teller stations.
Well, I'm pretty close to the end, and I've been doing this for a while, in the working world, so to speak, and they appreciate a go-getter that doesn't push the envelope too much. You know what I mean?
Okay. So all I gotta do is just not show up for work tomorrow? Is that what you're telling me?
I'll take care of it, pal. But I do have one complication on that end. You see, While I am almost done, I have yet to receive my teller's key, which I understand is something important to have, especially if that boss lady shows up and starts causing trouble. You know what I mean?
Make a diplomacy check.
Diplomacy.
Why don't you go ahead
Oh.
and
Diplomacy.
add a +1 situational bonus to this as well, since you bought him a drink.
15.
15. He says, well, I suppose if I'm never going back there, there's no way for them to know it was my key. And like you said, you're going to be starting work there anyways, so they would just be giving you one. Right?
Well, that's the hope. I didn't know that you were planning to up and go forever, but
Well,
Well,
if
we
I
can
don't
still
show
be
up
friends,
for work
right?
tomorrow, I might as well not show up again ever.
I see your point, friend. Especially, if they're not going to give you that promotion that you were after.
I'm gonna walk by the table and drop my 2 gold coins next to well,
Byron?
not next to the guy. What's your character's name again, Ulrich?
Tasha?
Tasha, next to Tasha. And I'll drop the 2 gold coins and go, oops, and just keep walking past.
Byron looks at you, Tasha. Friend of yours?
Oh, well, yeah, he, that's actually the person who turned me on to the job in the first place after the last one didn't go so well. And looks like he's had a few too many and found himself in the giving mood. Well, you want a
kind
bit
of-
more of that right? What's that?
He kind of extends his hand out towards the 2 gold pieces.
Sure.
Slowly pulls them to himself. It's like, well, I suppose if I just up and misplaced my teller's key, so many of them out there, I don't think anyone would notice. And he kind of looks around, he spots Solomon, and he just like tosses an iron key up on his head. Oh, oops. I suppose I seem to have misplaced my key.
Well, I guess I'll need that for tomorrow, won't I?
I suppose you will.
I wish you luck, friend, in your future endeavors.
He takes the 2 gold pieces. Wish you best of luck as well, friend. Something tells me I should be getting far out of the Ironside quarter, and I'll be doing just that.
I'll drag it along and head out. Or,
Yeah, we'll meet outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the last one out. I'm gonna make sure nobody's watching us, though, while everybody else is leaving.
Look at the timing. I love when the track ends just like that. Perfect. Okay, so you all walk out of the saloon and out onto the streets of a now nighttime Ironside quarter.
Now we just have to figure out how we're gonna get the key from the manager.
I mean, we still gotta find this manager, though.
Maybe.
Yeah, seems like she don't have too many friends.
At least we have an inside now. If Tasha's going to be in the bank, behind the counter, then the manager will be there, close by. They'll have to have the key on them.
Oh, yeah. Question is, how are we all gonna get that, though?
Well,
Regardless, once we get the key, we'll have to act fast and take out the guards. I don't think we'll have a moment where we can open the safe and not have the guards notice.
well, now hang on. We know 2 things. We know that gentleman was supposed to show up for work tomorrow and is now not going to. And I happen to have his key.
Indeed.
And we have these fancy magical hats.
Indeed. That's what I assumed you were going to do, was impersonate him. But we still need to get the key from the manager.
Maybe. Unless we convince the manager that the vault needs to be opened.
Yes, one of us can pose as the wealthy investor then.
I mean, I could do some talking. I know a few things, y'all.
So,
Yes, but our employer said the manager needs to have eyes on the deposit before they open the safe. I think once we introduce the wealthy investor to the manager, the two who are closest, the one impersonating the employee and the one impersonating the investor, pounce on the manager, take the key, the other two take care of the guards.
Now the question is,
I mean, the question is who's doing the pouncing, though?
It would have to be the two that are closest to the manager. Whoever's pretending to be the wealthy investor and, of course, Tasha, who'll be impersonating the employee.
So we get in. I never got that fucker's name.
Oh, come on, Tasha. I thought you had his name.
check
guess-
check his key. Check his key.
Does his key have the name?
Check his key. It could be there.
Let's leave that up to chance. Is Byron the type of person that would put? Oh shit. is he the type of person that would put
What?
his name on that key? Let's go ahead and let's leave it up to chance. Let's do a 50-50. Roll a
Better,
Is he a
better,
d20.
label, is he a label maker kind of guy?
Right. So high it's good, low it's bad. 51 or higher, and he put his name on that key.
Tasha, you're rolling it. You get. No!
You do not know Byron's name.
Meta. Just kidding. No.
Alright, well, Safi, you didn't talk to the guy. Go figure out his name, would you? Just run back in there real quick. He don't know you.
I mean, why would you? You want me to go talk to him? Maybe get him another drink, see if he'll actually show up or something.
What, you got a problem with alcohol?
I'm already scuttling that way.
All right. Slag scuttles back into the tavern.
But I'm taking a different persona. I'm an old woman now.
Okay.
Okay.
He's got the 2 gold pieces. He's kind of rubbing them together.
Let's see something. So he's still drinking, right?
Yeah, he's still sitting there enjoying his whiskey.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to the bartender. What's your strongest alcohol?
Well, I got the old world whiskey up there.
Oh, I bet that'll kick pretty hard, wouldn't it?
That'd do. That'd do.
Yeah, I'd like a shot of that for me and a shot of that for my friend. But it's a surprise, you know. It's his unfortunately it's his birthday today, and well, he's not feeling the best right
Looks
now.
down, he says, Byron's birthday was 2 weeks ago, son. You missed it.
What day is it today?
Tuesday.
Oh God. Oh my. You see, I'm senile. I'm sorry. Oh, my old brain is not working as much as it used to. I'm gonna look actually like depressed, like a depressing old person now.
Says, why don't I give you a discount on that birthday drink? 1 gold. It is now canonically Tuesday.
Oh, I really do appreciate it. Oh, I think I forgot to feed my cat. Oh no.
Oh, no. He's scurry back out now.
Oh, the fucking odds that he knows the birthday. What the fuck?
He's a regular at his bar. He's probably here every day.
What is this? Cheers?
Well, that was fast. Did you get anything?
I'm still waiting for him. I'm just
Oh, I'm
still waiting
sorry.
to see if he drinks it.
Fuck you.
Oh,
And
he
I'm gonna
did
go
say
step up the corner.
the bartender
He
did
did say
say his name.
Yeah.
Oh, the bartender said the
The
name.
bartender said his name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of wanted to do some other shit, but
Okay.
go
Yeah,
for
you
it.
can.
I
So
mean, I
you
already got
gave him
the
the gold.
fucking name.
You forked over the gold
Sorry?
for the shot of the top shelf.
Yeah.
Okay. He takes it on over to him, and he says, "From the elderly gentleman over there. Seems to think it's your birthday." He says, "My birthday was 2 weeks ago." He says, "I know that. He don't know that. He bought you a drink. Go say thank you."
I'm just waving like a happy idiot.
He raises up the glass and says, "Thank you, whoever you are."
That's my grandson.
Fuck. He raises the glass a little bit higher and says, Sure the fuck am not," and shakes the shot.
And I just waddle out.
Oh my god.
Awesome. Okay. So you all have a name and a very, very confused former bait teller. Grateful one
What a-
though.
what
He
a
just
nice
got
guy.
a whole glass of whiskey and a shot at top shelf.
So,
I got the name. Don't talk about it. Let's go. Let's go.
What's
all right.
but what's his name though?
No, he said don't talk about it.
It's Byron. It's Byron. Just go.
Y'all are some strange fellows. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying. Oh,
Hey, we're
God.
effective, aren't we? We're effective, all right?
See,
Alright.
y'all, I thought, coming back to life, after death was a little weird, but y'all are, it might be topping me.
So, as we get to a less crowded place, so Byron the bank teller is going to show up for work tomorrow, and shortly after, Miss Saffy Rich Pants is going to show up with her deposit, which we still haven't determined what that is. We're going to get Miss Boss Lady to open the vault all special like, and then we do whatever the hell we please.
Point of order. Phoebe said that the vault itself would be open as long as the bank was open. It's the lockboxes in the back you need to get into.
Right. Lockbox.
So we have to hit it, basically, during open hours.
I think we have our plan. I mean, there's not much else we can prepare for here, I think.
All right.
Let's
Would
get
I
some
know-
rest.
Would I know of a place that'd be open at this hour that would sell alchemical formulas?
Yeah, with your contacts, you definitely would.
Fuck yeah. I want to buy alcohol. I want to buy the alcohol formula. 'Cause
How much?
apparently
How
it
much is
didn't-
that in currency?
A copper.
You already know it.
Okay. Well, okay. I'm looking for things that can put someone unconscious, but if we're taking out the bank teller while it's open, not beforehand. Well, are we doing this before? Are we taking out the teller before the place opens, or
I think we're
while
gonna-
it's open?
We won't
gonna-
be able to. If we take them out before, someone will know something's wrong. and
Okay, so
everyone will be on high alert. We must wait till they open the vault.
I mean, I doubt she's some kind of guerrilla combat expert. We'll
I agree,
get her to
but-
open the lockbox, and then we'll deal with her.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Intimidate her, get her to open the lock. If she doesn't get intimidated, then we knock her unconscious and take the key from her. Meanwhile, the rest of us handle the guards.
I mean, I'm not much of a fighter, I'm more of a healer, but y'all, I think, could fight pretty well, so.
I don't think any of us are much of fighters, but, well, we at least are dealing with a diminished force.
We're definitely going to have to mess up some clockworks. But that's what you and Slag are going to be there for, right?
Indeed. Support.
Although, now that I think about it, might actually, being as I
Actually, I
am
just realized something. Clockworks can't be poisoned.
that is also true.
Oh no!
But as I am a small, feminine rat person, as you see, maybe I'm not actually the best person to impersonate old Barnaby here.
I think you
What you
did a
trying to
fine
say?
enough job.
Well, so the head of this magical hat here can make me look like him, except I will still be 3.5 feet tall and sound like I do right now. So that could be a problem. Works for being a dwarf, not so much for being a human. What about you, Solomon?
Maybe
Why,
we get a couple of friends to do it then.
You do realize the voice stays, right?
But you look closer to a dwarf than the three of us, though. Well, besides your height, but...
Wait, is Barnaby's a human, right?
Yes. Byron.
Yeah,
Byron.
Byron.
Just-
Oh, he's
Yeah.
human.
Brian?
Oh, that changes it. Brian the
Byron
dog? Wait.
was indeed a human.
Yeah, so the only person that can kind of impersonate is probably Solomon.
I will do it. Although I must admit, I am not the most charming individual when it comes to trying to persuade anyone to do anything. Oh, never mind, I am. I must admit, I am rather charming at times when I need to be.
As confusing as that is, all you gotta do is say, "Hi, Safi," or well, whoever Safi's impersonating. You know, "Hey, boss, this is my friend. She's just come into a huge inheritance, and I'd like to make sure that her piles of gold makes it to the vault all safe, like."
No, I heard this
Does
story
he
once
talk
before.
like that? I guess I can try.
You were
He's got a
watching
deeper
us. You didn't
voice.
listen.
He's... Yeah,
Not
you know,
quite. No.
he sounded like an old man. I don't know.
Just sound like someone who's dead inside.
Okay, I mean, I'm dead. I know I'm kind of dead inside, actually.
Okay, I will impersonate him then. Oh, this is gonna be so bad.
I mean,
Well,
we are the chaotic group. Why wouldn't
yeah.
things go wrong?
We're off to a fantastic start. This is gonna be great.
All right. So, anything else y'all want to do with the evening? Probably about 10 o'clock at night now.
Get some rest.
Sleep, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, we will go ahead and take our break, and when we come back, we will fast forward to the morning of the job and get you all in front of the bank. All right, everybody. So we are back. You all continue your preparations for the heist of the Gold Tank Reserve Bank, an establishment owned and operated by Mugland, or somebody that you all don't like very much, but you've prepared thoroughly. You have a plan in place. We'll see how well that plan goes, but there is a plan. So is there anything else you all would like to do before we fast forward to the morning time?
That's
I'm
a
looking
good
for some bomb recipes real quickly.
Ambrose?
Solomon's gonna be nervous about having to impersonate this this guy, and I'm gonna ask Tasha again. So, what's the accent I use again? I wasn't paying attention. I guess I should have been.
You just talk like a normal person. Look, if what he was saying holds any truth, this boss lady doesn't much care for people. She probably doesn't even know who this Barnaby is.
Quite excellent. I'll just copy your speech patterns then.
I mean, just pretend that you're an old man that's dying inside, okay?
Dying inside, old man. Like you all. Okay, got it.
Oh,
Right, okay.
that got depressing.
Not that you all are dying inside, I'm saying the accent like you all.
I mean,
Please do not misunderstand my intent.
Well, one thing I'd like to do is head over to the bank and get a scope on how many clockworks they got pissing around.
That's a great idea.
oh,
Just
yeah.
to cover our bases and be prepared.
So we're all doing that at night.
Yeah,
Were
so I
you-
guess we'll be heading from the Silver Spoon over to the bank.
Okay. Okay. The bank's on a quiet street, quiet neighborhood. At least half the buildings around it are abandoned. Not many people, even less people wandering around outside now. As you approach, you can tell that, as is advertised, the bank is inside of an old temple of Abadar. Outside walls are solid stonework, and there's a domed ceiling, slightly cracked. While you all approach, there are two clockwork handlers standing out front, stone still and silent. You can see that their faces are replaced with lanterns. They shine straight out into the courtyard of the bank and kind of down, making a little bit of a cross pattern. Let's go ahead and get perception checks from anyone that wants to take a look inside the bank and see what you can see from where you're standing without drawing too much attention to yourselves.
All right.
Oh wait, hold on. That's a raw roll. I never set my perception correctly.
So 13 plus.
I can't even remember what the calculation is.
What are you, an inventor? Right?
Yeah.
I think it's
Um,
trained, so it should be
+5.
+3 at least, unless it's 4.
So Barnaby,
Expert.
you can see, moving past the windows, two more clockwork handlers patrolling around inside of the building.
Clockwork, like people that handle the clockworks.
No, like clockwork creatures. Like they are
Got it.
humanoid constructs wandering around
Okay.
inside.
I'm gonna point it out to the team. There's two more over there. Do you see them?
Yeah, it would be 16 for Tasha, by the way, since she's trained in perception.
Actually,
least.
17 because remember, proficiency adds your level.
Yeah. I just didn't know your wisdom score, that's why I said it was 16.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
it was T + 1, so.
Hey, what's the 21?
Oops, sorry. No, that was by mistake. Don't
Okay,
count that.
got it.
Sorry.
So yeah, 17.
Okay. Yep. That's all you notice so far. It's a quiet street. There's not many people around, even during business hours. You can tell that most of these buildings are abandoned. There won't be many people around then either. And you can see that there are two clockwork individuals in the front and two more patrolling inside of the bank.
And as we kind of patrol around this bank, no more around the periphery.
Negative. As you wander around the other side of the bank, you can see that the back of the bank features an overgrown yard. Walled in, there is a single door leading towards the back courtyard behind the bank. That would be where Phoebe said that would be best to make your escape from, was out the back. This must be what she was talking about.
So at least
Perfect.
4. Maybe another for emergencies that they got hidden away somewhere.
Yes, but I wouldn't doubt that there would be one inside the vault itself.
How do clockworks work? Like, what do they run off of?
Clocks.
But like I'm saying, like, is there like a one thing that like in their I guess in their cogs or whatever? If I just pull it out, it's gone.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a look at your character sheet real quick. Crafting. That would be a crafting check.
Okay.
Could I assist in this check?
Sure.
I think that's a flat 20 DC.
Hey,
Hey. So it's +1 or +2 to his roll.
No pressure.
very nice. Okay. So, yes, clockwork individuals, such as the type that you are seeing out in front of the bank, need to be wound. They can be disabled as well. So, the mechanisms that wind these creatures up can be disabled if you can position yourself in a way and manipulate, without being stopped, a device that is on the back of their design. It would be a DC 15 crafting check to disable them on the fly.
Shit.
We should be able to manage that, Syke, don't you think?
Yeah.
All right, so when this whole thing kicks off, we should try to tamper with at least these two outside, before we get into hot water. So once the box is open, we'll need a code word of some kind, something that you can shout, and we'll not like something obvious like "time to rob the bank," but you know.
Babushka, babushka.
What's babushka?
Don't worry about it. It means grandmother.
What was that? What was that goddess you called out earlier? Pharasma?
Pharasma? Yeah,
Pharasma?
Pharasma's who I worship.
So when the lockbox is open, you say something like "Pharasma be praised," and we'll hear it outside and get to work.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah,
Solid.
I'm liking this plan, y'all.
I think it's as good as it's going to get. I wish we had more time to plan, but these are the cards we're dealt, and so
Wait.
we'll manage.
There's one last thing we haven't worked out. What are you gonna put in this lockbox?
No, I was trying
In
to
the
buy
pl-
something. Got some gold.
Well, she's not gonna make a big special deal over 6 gold. No offense.
No, we'll stack it on top of a... We'll put a bunch of rocks in the bag. We'll put a blanket on top of them. And then we'll have the gold... A couple of gold pieces kind of spilling out from under. So she will think that it's a box full of gold pieces. It's foolproof. No one would ever figure that out.
Good.
That is very
Between me and
clever.
Slag, could we do some kind of like polishing or chemical washing on some copper pieces that would make them look kind of like gold?
And if you wanted to do it enough that it would like fill a chest, that would take you all night.
Not necessarily to fill a whole chest, just to, like he said, cover the top of a container.
We'll say what the chemical components that Slag has available. So we would do an alchemy check to make sure that you can pull it off, and then if the check is successful, it would take you. We'll say if the full chest, how much of the chest what are you trying to fill, and how much are you trying to fill it?
Do we have any nice boxes between us?
No.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I was gonna buy like a good box, you know.
Like a 4x4
Yeah, I mean,
with 4 or 2 feet deep. It's too big. A foot deep.
maybe like a 2x4. I don't know.
Yeah, 2x4, foot deep. That's quite a bit.
Like a fucking big ass chest, 2 feet deep, 4 feet long. Take 2 people to carry that.
Yeah, we'd roll it in, I'm sure.
I don't got a lot of strength, but I could probably push in a 2x4.
Maybe it's something like a little jewelry box. Maybe we can get a cheap piece of jewelry and make it look all gold and pretty and black.
It just cannot be too small, remember. I think they
Yeah.
said something about 600. Am I wrong on that amount?
There wasn't any specific number given.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I must
Well,
have
let's get
imagined
some
it.
jewelry then. I think there's a few shops around here that
They
do
said
some
that it would
jewelry.
need to be substantial enough that it would need to be put into the lockbox immediately.
What if it's like an oh so special Pharasma family heirloom amulet?
Honey, I don't have one of those. Hell, when I left Gale, I left all my heirlooms with Pharasma.
We'll make one that looks convincing, is what I'm saying.
Gotta do your damn hardest around here, cause all of, whoever this Bright is, or whoever the hell this Clockwork chick is, they're all worshiping her, not Pharasma.
Well, we're not asking the bank for religious advice. We're just asking them to keep the heirloom safe.
I think the gold is a better bet.
We should probably do some sort of. Actually, maybe we combine the two, some sort of gold that, in the worship of the Bray. I don't know much about her, but.
Really? Was that you? No.
Aurelia came out there.
What, Aurelia? But still, yo.
All right. Well, let's see what we can get together. First, we'll find a box. Where are we
You
gonna
can find a
box?
suitably
Bunch of gold
elaborate
this time?
box at one of the shops in town. We'll call it for 2 silver.
What's foot traffic like here?
Low.
On the
In
street?
front of the bank, it is low.
It is low, but like there's people like close enough to like the window and shit, right?
I mean, the bank is on a fairly abandoned street. It's a quiet neighborhood. Most of the buildings around you are abandoned.
I would definitely pay the 2 silver for the nice jewelry box, though.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get the box and then we'll just fill it and do our thing.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll set about to faking up some gold pieces out of polished copper. Maybe get some cheap-looking pieces of jewelry.
Okay. So, we'll need a copper piece for each gold piece that you want to imitate. And then we'll say that you're getting costume jewelry, which will be 1 copper per piece of jewelry.
All right, I'll put in 15 coppers.
And then I'll do the. I guess it would be 1 silver piece. So I think it's. What does 1 silver piece convert to in copper? I gotta look
10.
that up.
It's 10 to 10.
10. Okay, yeah. So then we could do 10 like jewelry pieces out of that then.
Okay. Cool. Now, we will need an alchemy check so to make sure that Slag can sufficiently concoct a brew, a acid, if you will, that will chew away any coating, any sheen that's left on the copper pieces, and then we'll need a crafting check after that to turn them into gold pieces.
I'm gonna give him guidance.
Okay, I'll do the crafting check after then.
Yep. Alchemy first.
Now, there's a way for me to skip an alchemy check, actually.
Really? Okay.
Let me just double check that, so I'm just not... Oh yeah, I have a thing called Advanced Alchemy. Oh, that's during daily preparations, never mind. Yeah, that's something completely different, never mind. You could do... Agents.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I'll just double check a feat really quickly. So I have a thing called alchemical crafting, right? Which immediately add 4. No, that's nothing. Yeah, I gotta make
It's
a crafting
just
check.
a crafting check, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I thought it was something different because okay.
Let's go.
13.
13. Okay, that 13's good enough to strip copper. That's a critical success.
Oh.
All right.
That makes some really nice looking jewelry.
Tasha, you are so convinced with your craftsmanship here that these might actually pass being picked up and held. Anyone that is thoroughly knowledgeable in the banking practices and spotting forgeries would be able to catch them, but I would say that they would need to be trained in that particular lore. We'll call it banking lore. Only those that are trained in banking lore would recognize these as being fakes.
I used to work with this whitesmith called Lars. He was an asshole, but I was pretty good at my job.
All right. So you have how many convincing gold pieces? Is it 15?
I put in 15.
And then Safi handled the jewelry.
Which was 10.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll sprinkle that over like Solomon said, like some rocks and gravel and shit. Just to bulk out the chest, you know.
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
put
yeah.
like a nice pillow over it.
Okay. All right. Anything else y'all want to do, or are we ready to move on to the morning in front of the bank?
I think we're ready, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, everybody. The evening passes. The morning of the job arrives. The city wakes up as you all make your way down the streets into Ironside Quarter and begin making your way towards the bank. I'm going to put you all on a map now. We will assume that you are not directly in front of the bank until you say you are, but this is what we will see.
Map 2, let's go.
Whose AC is kind of air right now? Just out of curiosity.
17 is my AC.
17. Yeah.
Oh, I'm
15.
lowest. Okay. I'm gonna hand you a flask. And I'm gonna say, if you want a little boost in defense, drink some of this.
Thank you. I truly appreciate it.
And I'm giving you a lesser dread. I'm sorry, not a lesser dread. That'll make you scared. I'm giving you a lesser Drakeheart mutagen.
Oh, okay. What does
Basically,
that
it turns you dragonish.
do? Oh, okay.
But there is a drawback, so.
Thank you. I totally appreciate it. Okay. Wish me
Just
luck.
a quick heads up, y'all. The doors over this direction are alleys. The doors that I'm opening right now, these are side alleys.
Okay.
These robots.
Tasha's gonna take on the appearance of an adorable little gnome.
Okay.
I'm walking right through the front.
Solomon is impersonating Byron currently.
Yep.
Okay.
Morning.
I'm taking the form of a child.
Inside, there are several tellers, about half a dozen customers, a few more maybe. Could be some over in the northern offices. So Solomon, as soon as you enter, in the appearance of Byron, do you head in?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see a teller behind the desk. She pops up. Byron, you're late. Go drop your stuff off and get to your desk. You can see there is one empty seat right here.
Had some biscuits last night. Some of them French fry taters. They kind of mess up the stomach.
You have a cold, Byron? Sound very gravelly.
I'm dead inside.
She kind of nods knowingly and then sits back down. Well, go drop your stuff off. And she points back behind her.
I dropped my stuff off where she directed me.
Where are you heading?
Here.
Okay, so she's sitting right here.
Mm.
Let me go ahead and turn my bot vision on for you so people can actually see what you're doing in there.
I'm dead inside.
I'm dead. So, there's a teller right here, Solomon. She's the one, and she gestured behind her towards a door right here.
Oh, okay. Just making the rounds. Of course, I know where to go.
All right, Princess Prissy Pharasma Pants, are you ready?
Yeah, okay, come on, old lady, we got this. But y'all,
So Solomon, that's a break room. So
No one's on break yet. Of course, they're not giving breaks to anyone.
So
just check.
you would hear someone come out here. Solomon, go ahead and hang out in there. There was a line of boxes, and there's a big sign above them that says, "All employees must leave belongings here. Check in with Erkin when you arrive." And so, Solomon, I'm gonna put you back into the break room.
Okay.
Solomon, as you're in there, you hear a woman's voice say, "Is Byron here yet? Yeah, I'm so close to firing that guy." You hear something, "Oh yeah, he just came in. He just went to the back to drop his stuff off." He's like, "Shit," and then you hear the woman say, "Well, I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind." And you hear a loud clonking footsteps approaching you, Solomon. She says, "Byron, I ought to fire your ass." As she
Who's that
stomps
yelling
in.
my name? Who'd that be yelling my name?
She says, "It's your boss. Who else would it be? Now let's get your pockets cleaned out and get everything into this lockbox here. All employees are to have empty pockets on the floor. You know that."
I was sick, I was sick. Which one of my
I don't
bosses?
give a
Everybody
damn.
here's my boss. Everybody here's my boss.
She walks over and she pulls out a key and unlocks one of the lockboxes and says, "All your stuff in there right now. Empty your pockets into there."
Okay, I empty my pockets except for the key that we got from Byron.
Okay.
And I'm going to kind of keep an eye on where she puts that key that she just used.
Got it. Okay. So, you see her take the key and put it back onto a keychain that is hanging from her belt. There are 5 keys on it. Says, "Now get to work! I'm gonna be docking your pay for 2 weeks because of this!"
I'm just gonna mumble behind her.
Her door slams.
Didn't know there were witches in here.
Solomon,
actually
this is your chair right here.
Yeah,
That's the only empty chair. There are tellers in that chair and in that chair. Oh my god. Okay, so
I'm
through
I'm gonna
the
look at
front
one of
door,
the tellers and go. Where's one get a drink around here?
they both look towards you like shocked faces.
What happened
So
to you, Byron?
you can see Byron has now sat behind the teller desk.
Oh my god, can I keep a straight face for this? Oh my god.
I mean, you don't have to, but the disguise will handle the rest.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna disguise myself as a half-elven woman with red hair, I guess, with this lockbox.
Solomon,
gotta-
a elderly man, walks up to you and says, "I need to make a deposit. I have 80 gold to my debt." And he puts up a bag full of gold up on the counter.
Okay. I'm gonna grab the bag and put it on the ground next to me. Got it. You have a nice day now.
What about my receipt? The bill?
Oh yeah. See that young lady over there to my right? I'll see her for the receipt.
Yeah, all right. The lady looks up. The lady next to you looks up to you. She says, "You can't be giving me your work all day, Byron. Get
I
it
gotta
together."
make a deposit myself into my mouth. Drink.
The 2 tellers are like looking at you aghast.
They're gonna give you an intervention in the staff room.
Yeah!
All right, what are the rest of you doing? Solomon
gonna
has situated himself behind a teller station, and you can tell like there's people in line now that are like waiting longer to not have to deal with Solomon.
Oh no, I was gonna go right in. I don't know if they were gonna Slag and Tasha were gonna follow. I was gonna go right up to Solomon.
As soon as I see them walk in, I'm gonna wave them in. Come on over here, sweetheart. I'm free. No one else ahead of you.
We'll wait right here.
Okay.
The people in line don't even bother. So let me go ahead and describe this place for you all real quick. All right, y'all came up a wooden pathway carved from stone. The entrance to the bank is almost like a small stage. 2 small wings of the building flank the path that you all just came up. The interior features worn stone floors and threadbare furniture. It's a central wooden table. Crosses parallel to the doors, creating a barrier between those waiting for a teller and a long wooden half wall bisecting the room where the tellers sit behind. The teller's table, so these here are bars. They are steel bars going up almost to the ceiling with pointed tips. Sounds of business being carried out echoes through the chamber. The southern half of the room consists of the teller stations. Don't mind the north, south, east, west. This is one of those weird maps where this is south, this is north. What? Behind them, you can see a massive vault open. Right,
Hey
you may
you,
proceed.
hey you! I need to deposit this jewelry box full of jewels and gold that, it's very expensive. I need to do it. Can I go into the vault and put my stuff in there?
No, ma'am. You must wait for the manager. Just a moment. I'm gonna go to the lady that was sitting here and go, Where's the witch sitting right now? We got a high profile client trying to make a big deposit.
She just looks up at you and she says, she doesn't even say anything. Her mouth is just like hanging open and she's like wide-eyed and she just points at the door right here.
All right, I'm going to the door and knocking, and then immediately opening it.
So as your hand's reaching for it, your door opens and her hand dives into her jacket like you startled her. She says, "You damn fool, Byron! I should shoot you where you stand, startling me like that. What the fuck do you want?"
Got a high profile client, ma'am.
Hey, what's going on back there? Why y'all fighting?
You hold your horses now, ma'am. Getting that all squared away for you. High profile client, you see she's very demanding. Needs to make a big deposit down in the safe.
It's all right, well, let's see what she's got.
The entire way we're walking back, I'm mumbling under my breath. Just slightly loud enough for her to hear.
Hey, you, I got this jewelry box here, I'm a worshiper of Bri, and I was, blessing this jewels and, coins and stuff, and I want to put it into a vault. You see, it's very expensive here.
I'm going to look at the manager and go, never seen this lady before, but she seems rather important. We should take care of her right away.
Let's see. We need checks. We're going to get deception check from Solomon. It's about time. And then we are going to get a let's do.
I'm gonna help Solomon in the deception check since I have a +7 to deception.
What are you doing to help?
Yeah, oh no, never mind. I was about to say wait.
Yeah, because then you have to make a roll.
So
all right, here we go.
We will do okay. So we'll do performance from Safi.
Oh fuck.
Do you still want to help?
No, because that's a 10.
Right, so I get a -1, right?
That's how it works?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Oh no!
I'm going to use a hero point.
Okay, you roll it.
There we go. Crit.
Damn straight.
Okay. So Dresh looks towards you, Solomon. She says, "You know what, Brian? I like your new spunk you got. New fire for life. Maybe it's time we reconsidered that.
It's all dead now.
I like it. Dead inside, nothing left to live for but the bank. I respect it. Maybe we made a mistake overlooking you for that promotion, Byron. Take another look at it. In the meantime, ma'am, I don't know who you are or what makes you think you're important enough to be stored in our vaults, but I'll be the judge of that. Slide it on over."
Yeah, here, let me open this up real quick. Here, you take a look at it.
Oh, Madam Manager, looks like done fit through the grate. There's so much in there. Mm-hmm.
She says,
what
"Let
I
me
got
see some
here?"
of them pieces. Some of that jewelry. I gotta inspect
Send
it."
the real ones.
I don't got much of that, but it's some high-end jewelry. Take a look at those.
She pulls it out. You see her pull out a little monocle. Fabulous. Intensely valuable. Beautiful. She sets it back.
See why I wanted that in the vault? Because I want to keep those jewels safe, from this area.
Indeed, indeed. Those are obviously fake. So, she just has no clue what she's talking about. So, she says,
Oh.
yeah, inept. All right, so she says, "Well, all right then. We'll have one of our brokers bring your package around to this side." She says, she kind of looks up and lets out a intoned whistle. This guy walks out, says, "Head around to the front side and retrieve this woman's package, and we'll be putting it into the vault right away."
Alright, here you go, Mr. Robot.
Very well, very well. It silently marches away from you. Dresh says,
and
well, go on, Byron. You can go ahead and lock it up. No need to put that in the safe in the lock boxes yet.
Yeah.
And me and I assume Slag are having our actions ready to rush forward and deactivate these clockworks when we hear a very specific name.
Well, I mean, Blessed Phrasma. I mean,
No,
my-
not yet.
Go, go, go!
Does she actually?
No.
Okay, because, like, we would have gone for sure, because pretty sure we're a little jittery out here.
I mean,
So, the bank manager writes you up a receipt and hands it over to you and says, you have a good day now. Your property will be more than safe here at the Gold Tank Reserve.
now do I have to keep this stuff in for a specific time and then I gotta come back and then get it out, you know, or do I have to can I get it at any point? I mean,
Yeah, whenever you want to, as long as the bank's open.
because you see, you know, I worship a certain, you know, my friend's nice.
She starts
you
to
know,
walk
worship-
away.
Oh, you have a good day now. Don't let Phrasma's grasp get you.
Her office door closes.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
No.
I mean, we heard it.
Well,
Yeah.
as
Well,
soon
no,
as we
not
get
you. Not no
Phrasma-
to you
She
guys.
did say it!
No,
We
yeah,
heard
I'm
it,
saying
we
no
heard
to
it.
her office door closing. Yep, it is what it is.
We'll
Yeah.
run up and Tasha will reach up and tear this watch spring out of the clockwork.
We need crafting checks from Tasha and Slag.
Oh man.
I am not a high wisdom character.
Hero point? Hero point.
It's a reroll.
That is
Yep.
a reroll.
Yeah, I mean, might as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
All right. Okay, stand by. 1 second.
Stand by.
Hero point's totally worth it.
Okay. All right. Sorry, roll 20's acting up on me just a bit here.
Oh man.
All right.
So good at this.
Okay. So, Safi says the words. Although she didn't exactly mean to trigger this right away, she says the words. You all hear what you expected to be the signal. You both step forward, reaching out. How do you deactivate those two machines?
Tasha will reach up under it and find the coiled spring and just kind of try to pull it out.
Okay. And with a 22, you are successful. The machine slumps over forward. Slag?
Same way. Just gotta find my way in, pull it out, and then hold onto the machine and just kind of set it down out of view,
It slumps forward.
but like quietly. Like I'm just like not gonna like let it crash.
Okay.
All right, we have to get inside.
What are you
Safi?
two doing?
Why are you standing out here?
Yes, she's in her office, y'all. Can't even see that. on this. She's in her
These doors, do they lock?
You could lock them.
Okay.
There's things around for
I'm
you to
gonna,
jam them shut with and everything.
okay, I'm gonna gently lock it and then just stand in front of it.
Okay. The bank, all the customers are starting to look around a little bit suspiciously. The tellers are all watching you.
Steffi, what happened?
Solomon, the clockwork handler in there, has set down the has set down Safi's box on one of the counters and turns and faces towards the backside of the safe.
They're in the back. Solomon, I don't know where Solomon is, but they're in the back.
He doesn't have the key.
Not that I know of.
Why did you give the signal?
I'm gonna go back to the manager's office. And I'm gonna knock and try to open the door again.
It's locked.
This guy right here is a customer, right?
Yep.
Okay. Since we look kind of official, I'm just gonna whisper gently. Fuck. Just forget it. I'm not gonna say anything right now.
Okay. So, Solomon, you hear, "Get out of here, Barnaby! Her stuff wasn't valuable enough to go into the main vaults!"
Would Tasha be able to hear that?
Yeah, you would hear shouting.
I need to talk to you about that raise and the promotion you just gave me.
Later, Byron, I'm busy!
Dude, what's going on out there?
Something's not right with one of the robots. I need you out here right now.
What do you mean something's not right?
I'm gonna
Not
leap
you,
over
I'm
the
talking to the
teller's desk
manager.
and stand next to the door next to Solomon.
Alright, the teller screams as you hop over her station, runs out of the way.
Oh no. What is going on?
I guess I'll hold two knives out to the what's it called, the customers, and it's your best interest to get down.
You hear one of the tellers scream, "Weapon!" And we're gonna roll initiative.
Oh boy. With perception.
Perception, yep.
Knife is out.
Oh, did I not click my character? It's a 23 initiative, though, for me. Yeah, we're gonna have to change mine to 23 since I accidentally did not click on my character.
I did click on mine and I didn't do it. Oh, because I just perceived. Oh, that's worse. But yeah, it's fine.
Go ahead and change
Damn,
it.
at least we
It's
held it
no
on
change, yeah.
initiative.
I have a -1. No, I have just a +2.
You should have at least a +3.
I have a -1 modifier
Oh, okay.
Nice.
because Slag is not very this around.
So, Slag, you pulled a weapon on which one of these two?
On just holding it down to both of them, just telling them to get down on the
Got
ground.
it. Okay. So as you shout that, several of the bank's customers do drop to the ground. Several of them stay standing. And they kind of look towards you, Slag, and they kind of smile and they say, "You messed with the wrong bank. Muglin's gonna pay us good for your heads." Solomon?
Oh, okay.
So once this all went down, and as soon as she heard weapon, Urken, the bank manager, would have yelled, "Open that door and catch a bullet, Barnon! Get out of here! Get the shield marshals!"
I'm going to phase bolt that person that said they're gonna pull their weapon out. Can I see them? Are they this guy here?
I think. Oh, the guy that threatened Slag. Yes, this one.
Okay. I'm gonna phase bolt him.
Okay.
17.
17 hits.
I don't know where my damage is for that, but that's fine. We'll roll D4.
Wow. Okay. So it strikes him in the back, and he stumbles towards Slag. He says, "Ah!"
Well, it's 4 plus my modifiers,
Which is?
4.
It's 8
Or
total.
I'm sorry, hold on. What's the modifier? On an 18, is it +3 or +4?
+4 for 18.
Right, yeah, so 8 altogether. And then I'm going to
So he
I'm gonna
says,
say-
"You messed with the wrong bank. Muglin's gonna sure pay us for your heads," and then he drops it.
Alright, time for
Oops.
Oracle Curse. Here we go.
I'm gonna tell Tasha, let's get that door open. I'll handle these mechanical guards, and I'm gonna move right over here.
Okay, good. Because Tasha's gonna get it open.
Actually, yeah, I'll
Okay.
move them here. That's my turn.
Okay, Safi.
Alright, before the round, I would have done my reaction to Oracle Curse to get temporary hit points equal to the creature's level plus 4.
Okay.
So I don't know what level it is, so but I'm going to assume I get 4 hit points that go into my Curse of the Living Dead. Which means I'm gonna start smelling like shit, and I can't restore hit points unless I'm magically healed. So fun. And with the start of my turn, I guess I don't know how much. Would this be difficult terrain getting over this table right here?
If you want to go over and into the window, no. Actually, yes, it would be difficult terrain.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I was gonna go through, and then I was gonna do haunting him on these little robots in front of me.
Okay, let's see it. Haunting him. 2 actions. You echo a jarring hymn that only creatures in the area can hear. The hymn deals sonic damage equal to your spellcasting modifier. Okay. Okay.
And if they critically failed, they're also deafened.
Got it. Okay. So fortitude saves. Okay. It does get a 29 on its fortitude save. So the numbers are fucking huge in this game, I swear.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be both since it's a 15 foot cone.
The second one gets a 25.
Oh, come on. Alright, that's my wasted cantrip. I'm gonna end my turn there.
Tasha?
Okay. So, Tasha, I'm gonna say we're probably not gonna have time to try to lockpick this door. So Tasha is going to, through her disguise, kind of curl up into a ball within this cloak of silver material that she's clad with. And as sparks start to shoot across it, Tasha is going to use the explode feature of her armor innovation.
Okay. Real quick, let's back up just a bit. One of them critically succeeded, the other one just regularly succeeded. So it did take half the damage.
Yeah, it was only 2.
Okay. It was 2 to begin with, or 2 halved?
2 halved.
Okay. Okay. You intentionally take your innovation beyond normal safety limits, making it explode and damage nearby creatures without damaging the innovation, hopefully. Explosion deals 2d6 fire damage with a basic reset save.
Wow.
Okay. So it doesn't specify what it does to interactions against objects like a door. So let's have you roll the fire damage with 2d6. Good.
Sorry, Sean. Generally, like locks and doors have a hardness quality, so like hardness 10.
Okay.
And that would be its damage absorption, and then a certain number of.
Got it. Let me check and see. Okay.
Is that its ability to absorb physical
Standard
damage
wooden
or all
doors.
Archives of Nethys, here we go.
Right.
I'll send you the link
Thank you.
in the Discord.
Wonderful. Okay, do we have one? Glass, cloth, grass. It's a wood structure, hardness of 5. So you gotta beat 5. What's the BT stand for?
Just to get through.
Broken threshold. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get through it, and okay, it is not broken, but it is close.
Yeah, so the hardness would absorb the damage up to 5, and then any extra it takes from its hit points.
Okay, got it. So the door is now at 17 hit points. It needs to get to 10 before it's broken.
Okay, that didn't have the effect.
That's a lot.
You'd think an explosion would, but okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's a super hard door. Shit.
Oh boy, how are we gonna get through this?
Okay, well, I guess because it takes a whole action to move 5 feet. That's fine. That'll be my turn. I'm just gonna have to try to unlock this fucker.
Okay.
And I don't get my explode back.
Solomon, have you taken any sort of hostile action yet?
Yeah, I attacked.
Okay, got it.
I killed the guy.
Okay. So, the 2 clockwork handlers would step out towards you all, out of the vault. And the first one begins to emit a loud, high-pitched siren noise. Actually, no, I think we're past that. Yeah, they just start punching. Okay. So, Safi, the first one walks out of the vault, looks around, and sees you, someone that it shouldn't be behind the desk, and it tries to punch you. That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
For 7 bludgeoning.
Cool.
It then tries again. That is only an 11 to hit.
That's gonna miss.
Okay. The next one, Solomon, begins a swinging at you with a 9 to hit on the first attack.
Doesn't hit.
And a 13 on the second.
Also doesn't hit.
Fantastic. That brings us to the investors out here. These are the guys that did not hit the deck once shit hit the fan. They begin stalking out. And they look around and they see a lone slag. And you can see just hungry, greedy faces. Yeah, they're going to use 2 actions to move up to you, Slag, and all 3 of them are going to start swinging clubs.
Oh boy.
The first one has all 3 of his actions still. He swings at you. That's a 19 to hit, Slag. Slag, 19.
Sorry, yeah, that hits.
For 6 bludgeoning. He swings again. That is an 18.
That's
That is with the penalty still. For 3 more bludgeoning. The third one's only a 5. The next one swings his club. That is a 16 to hit, Slag.
that hits.
4 more. And the last one, ooh, a 19.
That hits.
4 more.
I'm down.
Ooh, Slag is pummeled under the investors, under all of these brutes who were left out there. He is just pummeled down into the dirt under clubs.
Oh, fuck.
We fucked up.
Yeah, we did. Well, welcome to chaos.
You hear a shout from inside Tasha. You back away from that door! I'll fill you full of lead if you even open that door, you get out! And she just keeps screaming like that. Slag.
If he went down, his initiative order moves to the person's turn that just killed him.
Okay.
Right before that person's
So
turn. So we have a
14.
full round to heal him.
Got it. So right before that?
Yeah.
So his
right
initiative would
before
go to
whoever
15.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, that is one of the dying
once you
rolls.
get the dying condition. Oh.
It's like you said, so you have the most amount of time possible for someone to heal you. So, Solomon.
Okay. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my ability called Restore the Mind, and I will heal him 4 points. So he is no longer in the dying condition. You get the wounded condition, though. You heal 4 points. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to Amplify Shield. So I'll use a focus point. And I will, as a psychic, I can actually cast shield on someone else. So I will cast it on Slag.
Okay.
So you have a damage buffer, Slag. Damage absorption, basically. You got 3 layers of shield that'll protect you. But I'll have to use my reaction for that. And then for my final action, I will... I'll move here. That way they waste 1 action moving if they're going to chase me.
Okay, stand by, please. Where's my... There it is. Okay. I just had to make sure they did not have attacks of opportunities. They do not.
That's my turn.
Okay. So, Slag's initiative stays at 15 now, is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Tasha.
All right, well, slag situation. I think the math has changed a little.
He's good. I'll help protect him.
Should
Just get that door open.
Okay, then I'll get that door open. I'm gonna use two. I'm gonna have the thieves' tools on my belt, and I'm gonna use 2 actions to try to pick the lock.
Okay. The lock is relatively simple. That is 1 success. You need 1 more.
Oh, well, I guess I'll use my remaining action to send my armor into overdrive. Which I believe is a crafting check.
Oh, I guess I don't have to. I didn't use a focus point. I don't have to amp it to deploy it on someone else.
And this is a
I'll just do
level-based
one there.
crafting check.
It's interesting. You have to succeed on multiple ability checks to unlock stuff in this game.
I love it. I think that's such a
Yeah.
cool mechanic.
Okay. All right, Safi.
Oh boy.
What's the level success for level 1?
We had to have a chart in here, didn't we? At some point.
Somewhere. Did you do it 3 times? Did you use all 3 actions to try that?
No, this is just 1.
I think it was in this chat.
It is 15 for level 1.
We should pin that. It's gonna come up a lot. There it is.
Okay.
So, Tasha's armor goes into overdrive as little sparks start to dance across it.
Okay, the
Nice.
level table is pinned.
Awesome. That's super handy.
Okay. Brings us to... I'm sorry, go ahead, Anne. Go ahead, Safi.
Yeah, you're good. Since I am trained in crafting, and I think I saw Flag and Tasha trying to disable the, or at least talk about the robots, I'm gonna try and step here to not provoke any attacks.
Okay.
And I think I'm gonna try and deactivate this robot right here.
Okay, crafting check. It deactivates.
Alright,
Yes.
cool.
Oh, damn, that's so helpful.
Was that 2 of 3 actions? Because step was 1. I don't know how many the crafting does.
The check takes 1 action. Deactivate.
Okay, cool. Which means, let me see if this is 1. Yeah, I'm gonna just do shield, and I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. This one turns around and tries to punch you in the face, Safi. 21 to hit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do the shield block. I know it's not gonna block the attack, but actually, no, wait.
Yeah, it absorbs 10 damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna have it absorb 10
I'm sorry,
damage.
5 damage. 5 damage. Sorry.
Yeah, 5.
You take 1 bludgeoning.
Cool.
It tries again. 5 to hit.
That's
And then
gonna
a
miss.
15 to hit.
With the shield block raised, I don't think that's gonna hit.
Okay. Brings us to you, Slag.
So I'm on the floor, right?
Yeah, get out of there.
I'm assuming it's half. What does it take for to stand up?
1 action.
Stand up? Oh fuck.
Or just fight back. Just fight back.
Drink something.
Yeah, I'm thinking of drinking something right now.
Options.
Do a dance. Barrel roll.
Do a flip.
1 hop this time.
Play Wonderwall.
You remember that one time of a long time ago when you were going to use that cyanide but never did? Use the cyanide on this guy.
I'm just gonna fucking run.
If only we had cyanide in Barovia, man.
I guess I use 1 minute to stand up and.
Just run. Just run.
Can't see anything. I don't know where to run to. I don't see anybody.
There's a door over to the south to get into the back room over here.
Yeah.
No, I can't do that. Alright, one action to stand up. One action to get over here. Can I take the stride action twice?
Yeah.
That can happen?
Yes.
Okay.
Or how about drink a potion as your third action?
All these guys are just gonna
Yeah.
run up on him again.
I can't because I have to. I can't because I have to freaking pull it out.
That's fair.
I have to pull out the potion and then drink it. That's 2 actions. That's why being prone screwed up my whatever.
That's fine. At least you're not prone now, though, because that would give him a plus or a -2 to your AC.
You can also
Oh.
wear items to not have to take an action.
Interesting.
What?
Like have it dangling from your neck or something.
Yeah, so there's a tool belt, or it's a belt pouch, tool belt. They're called different things sometimes, but you can wear up to like 2 bulk of items.
Wow. I didn't know that. Okay. Well, that's my turn, I guess.
Okay. These guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, he's gonna use another action. He's gonna rush up on you, Safi. This one's gonna come to you, Tasha. Alright. Here we go. 1 attack each. Club. This one's for you, Tasha. It's a 21 to hit you, Tasha.
21 hits. I'll use my reaction to shield block with the
Okay.
buckler on my hand.
Okay. Safi, a club is swung at your head and is at 11 to hit.
That's gonna miss.
And Solomon, 1 for you. Club swings at your head. It's a 20 to hit, Solomon.
That hits.
For 6 bludgeoning.
Okay.
What was the damage on Tasha's attack?
5 bludgeoning.
5 bludgeoning.
So if you shield blocked...
That
Now-
means my shield has 4 hit points left.
Okay. Okay. More incoherent threats and screaming coming from the manager's office. Solomon?
Okay, I will spend 1 action to amp a shield spell on myself, and then I'm going to use my second action to sustain the shield on Lag, and then I'm going to use a third action to heal. What's your name? Not Tasha.
Safi.
Safi. Okay, so I'm going to heal you with my ability, and then that'll end my turn. I'll roll the heal right now.
Okay. Tasha.
I'm sorry, it's just 4 points. Sorry.
You're good. That's all I needed
Yeah.
anyway. Thank you.
All right. I am going to try to finish picking this lock.
Okay. The lock is picked.
Okay. And instead of opening the door, I'm going to try to turn around
Okay.
and using the blade is going to extend from Tasha's gauntlet on her right hand. She'll lash out at the dwarf.
Look of surprise on the man's face. 10 is no good.
Do I have that set up correctly?
It looks
Okay.
like 4 plus 6 plus 0.
Yep. Okay, that's my turn.
Safi.
Alright, I'm gonna take a step behind this next automaton. I'm gonna do another crafting skill to deactivate it.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
That's no good.
Yeah. got any hero
I have
points
to
left?
check wind up real quick.
What was that, base?
Do you have a hero point?
I do.
Might be worth it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll re-roll it. Yeah, 22 is gonna
That
do it.
is a success. It's not a critical success, but it is a success. It is powered down.
Alright, and then I'm I can't cast shield again for another 10 minutes because of how it works. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take of my movement and then see if I can get closer to Tasha and my turn.
Okay. All of the clockwork handlers are down and disabled, which brings us to Slag.
Okay. I still have a dagger in my hand, so I'll pull out a vial of giant centipede venom, giant centipede venom for one action. Spend one action to dip the dagger into it, and then take a swipe as my third.
16 hits. Okay, so what's all that centipede venom do?
Okay, it's, two piercing damage, and he needs to make a. He needs to make a DC 17.
Okay, so first off, it's 2 piercing damage that he takes from that.
Right.
And
Okay, so then a DC 17 fortitude save.
Mm-hmm.
He does fail.
Okay. He's in stage 1 poison, and he takes an additional D6 of poison damage.
All right.
3 poison damage.
Fantastic.
Don't know if he has to make a save at the end of his turn. I don't think so.
It looks like it just proceeds, so he goes to stage 2 at the next round. Damn. So he takes another D8 and is flat-footed, and then another round after that he takes a D12. Holy shit, that's some
Wow.
good poison.
He dead.
That is one use of my poison. That's all my action.
All right. It does bring us to his turn, and he kind of looks down at the wound, and he's like, ugh, he's starting to not feel too good at all. Let's see. I'm gonna make an intelligence check for this guy real quick. He looks up. I'm sorry, friends. I didn't mean any of it. And he tries to run away.
All right, bye.
Fine, let him run. We just got to get the key, get the thing, and get
He's
out of
at
here.
the door shaking it. Let me out! Let me out! You
Oh,
guys
that's right, I locked the
you
door.
guys locked it.
Man, we are cruel.
I want
He's
to
gonna drop
live.
dead anyways.
Oh God. Okay, Solomon.
All right. I'm gonna spend one action to sustain my shield. Spend another action to sustain Stag's shield, and and then I'll pull out one of the potions that I had bought earlier, and that'll be my turn.
Tasha.
All right. I. Gonna open the door.
Okay. All right. As soon as you open the door, a firearm discharges at you. I'm sure everyone saw that coming.
Nope.
That is going to be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. I'm gonna try to use my reaction. Wait. Is this
You
the
still
same
had
round
some
or is
shield
this a different
hardness.
round?
Oh yeah, you haven't gone yet, right? No, this is your turn. Yeah, so you have a reaction.
Oh, it refreshes on my turn. That's right. So I'm going to try a shield block.
Okay. It is only 3 damage.
3 damage. That's my shield actually ablates that completely.
Nice.
All right. I'm going. Whoop. I'll rush up onto the desk and guess I'll be right there. And
Okay.
I'm gonna try to stop.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Damn.
That's also +2 thanks to overdrive.
12. Damn.
That gets doubled too. Then the only thing
It's
that
not a-
doesn't get doubled is deadly
Oh, okay. I guess so.
damage
yeah,
from the
so
deadly trait. Yep.
14.
14. All right. She cries out as, are you still in disguise?
No, I think the explosion would have removed that.
She lets out a cry of alarm as you rush at her.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Marshals, man.
All right. Anything else?
Let me just check real quick. Yeah, I'll attack her again.
Okay.
And this is piercing damage if it matters.
Oh,
Damn,
no.
not 20 and then a now one.
Right.
That's the show.
Safi.
Alright, I am gonna see this guy that's in front of me. Potentially gonna go after Tasha. I'm gonna chill touch him.
All right. He'll touch.
Oh, does this not have my proficiency on it? Oh no, that's right. It's basically it's 14. That's the save.
Okay, so he just takes the damage, but he has to make a basic fortitude save DC 14 in order to avoid other effects. Is that what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He'll
I'll do it.
still. I
gonna
believe
say-
he'll still take half, or he can still save to reduce the damage. If
Okay,
he's-
got it.
Yeah.
And Safi, which one are you doing this to?
No, the guy that's like in front of me, behind Tasha. Like this guy right here.
Okay, so you want to be like right here then, because that's a touch
Oh
spell.
yeah.
Okay,
Oh
got
yeah, I
it.
forgot that's a touch spell. Yeah.
It's not like the D&D chill touch that is not a
I
touch.
Yeah, I'm like, on my brain, I literally, yesterday, I was playing D&D, I'm like, oh yeah, chill touch.
He does succeed on the save. Does that mean he takes half the damage?
Yeah,
Half damage, yep.
Got it.
yeah, it'll be 3.
Okay,
Yeah, that's gonna end my turn since I had to stride up.
Slag.
Okay, so I am going to. So I guess only Solomon sees this weird shit that's about to happen. I grab an empty flask that I just kind of like disappear because this is all one action, and I'm gonna quick alchemy as one action. And Solomon, what you see like sort of like vomit this miasma into a glass.
What?
And so yeah, so it's coming from like a valve from the mask, and then as the miasma is like forming inside the glass, you see it turns into a minor elixir of life.
What?
As I am,
Gross.
this is quick alchemy. Basically, I can make alchemical items on the spot.
Remind me to never drink any of your potions.
As I chug this as my second
Yeah.
action. Craft.
This
Use.
is just eating boogers. This is the advanced version of eating boogers.
Oh, that's so disgusting.
So it has a duration. What the fuck?
You get a +1.
Oh, for
You get a bonus to
disease.
saving throws and stuff. Cool.
All right, so a D6 just to heal back up. So
Noise.
back up to 10. And what's it called? I pull out a different flask with one that's similar to the one I gave Solomon, and then that'll be my turn.
Okay.
I point to Solomon. I vomited in that one too. The one I gave him.
All right, that does bring us to the remaining investors. So does this guy have to save again against the centipede poison, or is he just afflicted now?
He's just afflicted.
He
I have
saves.
to.
If he succeeds, he reduces the poison level by 1.
Okay.
If he fails, he goes to the next level and suffers the effects.
He fails again.
So he'll
He's
go
sitting there
he'll-
slamming at the
D8. It's a D8 and he's now flat-footed.
Roll a D8.
Oh lord.
He dies.
In front of a
Yeah, he's gonna die.
All right. Now this one looks down there and sees Solomon. Looks up here and sees one of his buddies fighting with Safi, and he's going to run up here. So Safi, you will be flat-footed against these attacks.
All right.
They go ham. 21 to hit on the first one.
Yeah.
4 bludgeoning. Big ol' 0 to hit on the next one.
Yeah, that 0 is gonna definitely miss.
And he misses the third attack as well. The next one also goes ham. Ooh, critical hit on that one.
Yeah, okay.
4.
Is it is it 27? Because I was gonna say my AC is 17.
It is a 24.
Yeah,
so
that's...
he succeeds, but it was a nat 20, so that bumps it up to a critical success.
Oh yeah, it is a critical success.
So
yeah,
you
yeah.
do take
Ouch.
6 points of bludgeoning damage from that attack. Next club attack. It's a 5. Next club
That's
attack
me.
is also a miss. Okay. Somebody remind me. Ranged attack rolls. We're going to the bank manager's turn. Ranged attack rolls. If someone's within 5 feet, any penalties to that?
No. But if they have attack of opportunity, they will be able to attack of opportunity against you.
Okay, got it. Okay, so she looks towards you and she looks panicked, and she reaches down into one of her drawers and just hurls a bunch of silver pieces up into the air. Okay, so she's going to make a deception check to feint against you. What would the DC be for that? I have to check that out. Is it something that you set? Like your level DC? Attempt a deception check against the opponent's perception DC. So Tasha, what is your perception DC?
My perception is +3.
Okay.
13. I would.
She critically succeeds. She rolled a nat 20 and got a 27 on her deception check to feint.
Cool. That's cool. Cool.
So she throws your defenses entirely off. You are flat-footed. Okay. And then she shoots at you. So, silver shower shot. Feint against creature. Then makes a ranged flintlock strike. Awesome. That is going to be an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. No, it's not been my turn again yet.
Okay. That is going to be for 7 points of piercing. That is her first action. Oh, you are flat-footed. She got sneak attack damage. That was already included. Okay, that's why it was 7. Cool. Okay, another... She's actually going to try to punch you now. That is only a 10 to hit.
That still misses.
Uses her last action to reload her pistol.
My health bar is not updated.
Solomon.
Alright, I'm going to use one action to sustain the shield on me. I'll drop the shield on Slag, and I'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then I will... Oh, where are you, Tasha?
She's kicking the shit out of the bank manager.
Yeah, she's over here.
Shoot. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Damn. I wanted to heal you, but I cannot see you from where I'm at. So I will then instead use my final action to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Do I move 25 or 30? Movement. Where the heck is movement speed on this character sheet?
Left side.
Just below class DC.
Okay, if I can find that. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Class CC just below that 25. Okay, yeah, so that's as far as I can move. Okay, I have a potion out in my hand if you want to grab it, Safi, and drink it, but I don't know if that'll take 2 actions, but that's my turn. Otherwise, I could feed it to you next round.
I have the heal spell, so.
Okay, good. All right, that's my turn.
Tasha.
Alrighty. click on anything. It's loading. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I'm going to do the thing that I'm supposed to be good at that I forgot I can do. I'm going to reach out with my free hand and attempt a tamper check. I'm
Tamper?
going to attempt to tamper with her armor.
Okay. Reflex DC. Cool, cool, cool. Her reflex DC, ooh, is high. That is a success, though.
Okay. Okay, so she's flat-footed until my next turn,
Awesome.
and I'm gonna attempt 2 big swings. Or, stabs.
No good. Still no good.
Still no good. Damn. Okay, that's my turn.
Safi.
Alrighty, I am going to chill touch the guy in front of me, or at least attempt to.
He does
Kill
fail
him.
his fortitude save.
Alright, he takes 8 negative damage.
Holy hell, he dies.
Yep. And then I am going to heal myself on my last turn, so I'm going to do 1d8 to myself, and I'm going to end my turn.
Slag.
It's not necrotic damage, it's negative damage?
Negative damage.
Negative.
Negative and positive damage.
Oh my god, so just killing with bad vibes, okay. It's 5. 5, 15 here, it's 20. This guy is still full health, it seems like?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have not touched him.
I'm gonna get here. I'm going to chug the lesser Drake mutagen to get +4 to AC. And with the drawback of -1 to will saves, like saves and life.
Okay.
And I will take the what's that action called? Where you shoot. It's the one where you just call someone out or you try and
Oh, Tasha, you were using it in the last game a lot.
Demoralized?
Demoralize, there we go.
There we go. I'm gonna call out to this guy and say, well, it looks like you're all about to die now. And I'll try and demoralize this guy.
Okay.
Which is a intimidation check.
Yep, intimidation check against the target's will DC.
Okay.
His will DC is not great. That is a success. So
Really?
he is demoralized 1.
Cool.
Or frightened 1, I should say. Okay.
Nice.
Alright.
That's all I can do.
Okay. At that point, I think this last guy would kind of look around and he'd say, ha ha, just trying to make some money. Just trying to make a quick buck. Didn't mean no harm. I'm just gonna go. You'll let him run?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Door's locked, so I mean. go figure out,
He runs to it, and I'm just gonna make an athletics check for him here. Okay, he crashes into the door. You see him over there trying to push through it. That was okay.
His ass.
Brings us back to Urken. She's going to do the same thing. Her silver shower shot throws a bunch of coins into the air to try to distract you, Tasha. She's going to make a deception check against your perception DC. She gets a 9. That's just a regular failure, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, no major effects on critical failure. She just doesn't get her bonus effects from trying to shoot you in the face. So... Ooh, it's still 25 to hit.
20. Okay, 25 to hits. I will try to react to block it.
Okay, it is 3 piercing.
My shield's hardness is 3.
Okay, she tries to punch you. Fist! Oh, fails.
All right.
And I think now she's going to put the pistol down and punch you again. That is a 14 to hit.
Is that... She had 3 actions, right?
3 actions, yep. That was the Silver Sour shot, and as part of that, she gets to make an attack.
Oh, okay. She's got a special thing.
Yep.
That's fine. What was the last one?
Last one was just another punch. So Silver Sour shot, which included a pistol attack, and then 2 punches.
What was the second punch?
A miss.
Okay.
Solomon.
All right. Now that we only have her to deal with, I'm going to step up here. Now that I see her, I will use a free action to unleash my psyche. And then I will blast her with a phase bolt. Damn.
12 is not going to hit.
Oh, shoot. Okay. That's my turn.
Tasha.
All right. I'm going to reach out and try to mess with her armor again.
And this is against her reflex save, or reflex DC?
Yes.
That does succeed.
Okay. So she's flat-footed again.
Okay.
And I will make another attack.
18 hits. Oh, I'm sorry. 18 does not hit. Jesus.
18
18 does not hit. Flat-footed. Flat-footed, -1 to her AC. 18 hits.
-2, isn't it?
Yeah,
18 hits.
Okay.
we're only 2, but
So 2 plus 2 is 4.
oh yeah, because overload.
Okay.
And I will make another attack.
That is not going to hit.
Wow, my rolls are garbage. That's my turn.
Okay. At that, after you strike her, she is going to say, "All right, I give up," and she's going to drop down to her knees. Her pistol is unloaded. She hasn't reloaded it. Hands are empty. She drops down and says, "Give you whatever you want. Just don't kill me."
The key now.
I don't have it. Muglin's the only one that carries a key to the vault.
Bullshit. Give me the key.
All right. She reaches into her pocket and pulls it out and hands it to you.
Let's get this. Let's get that stuff. Let's get out of here. Come on.
I'll toss it over to Barnaby.
Wait, hold on. Oh wait, you. Hey, you.
Ah!
You at the door. Hey, get away from the door.
All right.
Hands up.
Yep.
Oh.
There's still a bunch of just random people just like
All on the floor. Yep. On the floor, cowering under tables and
Stay on the
chairs.
ground.
Okay, yeah.
Sappy's up on the table.
I'm just gonna keep everyone in check, to be honest. Just make sure nobody fucking runs.
And I want your
Alright.
pistol too.
Hey,
Yo.
All right, everybody, take it.
I disarmed this guy as well.
Okay. You just had a club on him.
All
Tasha,
right.
you can add a flintlock pistol to your inventory.
Y'all try to get up and do some, stupid stuff. I'm gonna put my stank all over you. Okay?
Ah, everyone, ah! What are y'all doing?
We're gonna go into the vault.
Okay. So, several of you go into the vault. Using Urken's key, you can unlock the lockbox.
We unlock it.
There is 10 bulk worth of valuables in that lockbox.
All right, we got the bag, and it holds. You said 2 bulk, or it weighs 2 bulk.
It weighs 1 bulk. It can hold like 25 bulk.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're filling it.
Okay.
And then after we're done filling it, let's go.
No, open. We need more. Try and get more boxes, more money.
No, we're getting out of here. We're gonna get out of here.
You're just gonna grab some random boxes, some random lock boxes, and throw them in there, Slag?
I'm assuming it's like a regular bank where the tellers have like cash. Like there's actual like.
Yeah. Each teller drawer has cash. It has coins in it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take every drawer. Take from every drawer.
Awesome. Okay, so take note of that you cleared out the teller drawers too.
Okay. Is there an equivalent to like a tracking bill or this? Oh my. Okay, when I'm grabbing by the handful, I'm like actively feeling out for like ink pads or whatever the hell.
Okay, make a perception check.
Okay, oh shit.
You feel everything is fine.
Money. Okay, so teller drawers.
As I back out of the office, can I go to the lock and try a crafting check to try to jam the door shut?
Yeah. You feel it to be sufficiently jammed.
All right, take everything we can and let's get the hell out. Where's the back door?
Solomon, you would have seen the back door while you were in the break room.
Yeah, break room. Go.
It's like playing with the door.
Sappy, I'm sure you're heading now too.
Yeah.
All right. So, you all head out through the back door. As you head out, you hear voices shouting and yelling out at the front. You hear one very authoritative woman shouting, "Set up a perimeter! We know they're in there! Don't let them get away! Our tip-off says that they were doing it today! It looks like they're already in there! Set up a perimeter around the bank!" You hear someone shout back to her, "Yes, deputy, right away!"
Solomon, give me the bag. I'll make sure nobody sees it.
I don't think it matters. We've been set up.
The back
we got
alley.
hats of disguise.
The back alley that Phoebe said that you all could escape from is still clear.
All right, we're going out that back alley.
Yeah, I'm switching disguises really quick. Just to different old guy. Same general theme of old guy, just a different old guy.
Okay.
I give Tasha the bag, but yeah, we're running down the back alley.
All right. Running down the back alley toward the Wailing Scrapyard, your route of escape. As you all flee from the Shield Marshal and her deputies, that is where we'll call it a session today. When we come back next week, you all will go into the Wailing Scrapyard to try to make good on your escape.